Hi, I'm Dustin.
And I'm Dylan.
In today's video, as you can tell from the topic, it's an MDA sign. MDA stands for Muscular Dystrophy Association. And I'm going to explain a little bit about the disease of muscular dystrophy. There's many types of neuromuscular diseases. Dylan here has Duchenne's muscular dystrophy. And he's going to explain a little bit to us about it. So we're going to start off by asking him, when were you diagnosed?
When I was 5.
Okay. When were you wheelchair dependent?
Probably around 5th grade, or about 10 years old.
Okay. Now you have to rely on people to like feed you and other stuff like that?
Yeah.
Around that time?
Just to tax your muscles and stuff like that.
There's many other neuromuscular diseases out there, dystrophy. So today's sign of the MDA is dedicated to Dylan here. And also, on Labor Day is the National Telethon for the Muscular Dystrophy Association. It's on, what, channel 64?
Yeah, I think.
Something like that. But if you're watching and you remember on Labor Day, check it out. They just try to raise money to find a cure for not just Duchenne's muscular dystrophy, but all the neuromuscular dystrophies out there. And enjoy the video. Again, it's dedicated to Dylan here, and hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Alrighty, so basically the sign that we're going to be making is I'm going to cut out MDA, and then I'm going to have a backer for it, and then sort of like a square border for it. But it's hard to explain what I'm really making because this is just a pattern on the go type thing where there's no set pattern for it. I'm sort of just making it as I go, so you'll see step by step though how I do it. So now I'm going to put the masking tape on like usual, put the pattern on, clear box tape, then I'm going to drill the holes, then I'll be to the scroll saw with you. Okay, so as you can see I only have 3 holes to do, and then the outside perimeter of it. That's just for this piece. So I'm going to go to the scroll saw now and start cutting it out. Okay, I'm here at the scroll saw now to cut out the interior cuts. I'm going to start at a corner, so for instance this corner of the M down here. Off the scroll saw now, and pattern's still on there, but this is the I guess it'd be the MDA blue that they use for their logo. I like that color. I could paint it that, but I don't have that shade of blue. But I'm just going to do the same thing as the Indian in the last video with the brown backer board and then the Baltic birch as the top, which will be the MDA letters. So now that we got that, we're going to hold off sanding till last because we'll have multiple pieces that we can just sand all at once. So now I'm going to explain to you the next step in this project. What we got here is just a little pattern that I drew up, and this will be the backer board, and I also have on here the this 1/4" border around it will be the border for around this, and it will be the Baltic birch. So what we're going to do is on one piece we'll have just a solid backer, and on another piece we'll have just that 1/4" background, just outer edge piece. What we're going to do with that is stack cut. It's where you have both pieces, put the pattern on one, and then I'll just cut out the whole perimeter on one, and then I'll take them apart and cut just the inside out of the other. So that just in stack cutting you make sure that it's the same exact size, both pieces, so gluing up it'll match up perfectly. So now I'm going to put the pattern on there, and we'll be to the scroll saw to stack cut this. Alright, real quick before I head over to the scroll saw, I just want to show you how I attached the two boards to stack cut. First I did the clear box tape. I went this way on it and this way to hold the two pieces together. I just took a couple nails and just drove it into them and made sure that they did not penetrate out the back, because if they do on the scroll saw surface it will scratch it, and I don't want to do that. So just enough to hold it in place, and then once we get the outer edge cut, we'll only be using just one of the pieces. So over to the scroll saw. Now to start cutting. Now just to show you real quick what I've done is I just cut the outside of it, so as I pull this up it's 1/2 inch thick because I have the two 1/4" pieces. Now I can remove the nails and then just use this top piece as a pattern on it and cut out the inside to give us that border that we'll have on it. Remove the nails, now we're left with just two 1/4" pieces of wood. Now I don't need to drill an entry hole, as you can notice, because the nail hole that was left from driving it in there, I can just insert the blade right there or on the other side there. But I'll just pick one of them and go ahead and scroll that. So over to the scroll saw once again. Over to the work table. Now I got this piece cut out, and I just want to show you real quick. I made a very stupid mistake on this other this backer piece. When I did that nail thing, I forgot it would leave a hole in the backer, so I can't just leave that unfixed or anything, just paint over it, which will be brown anyways. But I'll show you what I'll do. I'm going to use this Minwax wood putty. I've had it for a while, haven't used it for much, but this works perfect in this situation. What I'll do is just get a little daub on my finger and just rub it in that hole. Make sure I fill the hole all the way, both of them. And again, it's not on the other side, so that's fine. But well, I guess I could use the back for the face, but I designed it so the grain on this would work good for burning and all that. But so on this side I'll put the putty on it, and it won't matter that it's the different color because it'll be painted brown. So I'm going to put the putty on there, and when we'll get to sanding. Real quick, I want to show you the layout of this. It's going to look something like that. Of course I'll have it centered, not cockeyed, and then I'll have the backer painted brown, but it'll look alright. And now to put the putty on the backer board, and then we'll be back to sand.